Have you ever wondered if a woman is secretly falling for you, but isn't saying it outright? Women often reveal their emotions not through grand gestures, but subtle words. In this video, you'll discover 7 powerful phrases she'll say when her heart is starting to open. Each one is rooted in emotion, but understood best through Stoic observation. If you miss these signs, you might miss your moment. So stay with me. If you're a man who values wisdom, clarity, and calm, subscribe, like, comment, and share this with a friend. Let's decode what she's really saying before it's too late. Number 1. I feel safe with you. When a woman says, "I feel safe with you," she's not simply talking about physical protection. She's referring to something far deeper, emotional safety. And for a Stoic man, this is one of the highest compliments he can receive. In the modern world, many women navigate constant emotional noise, pressure to impress, fear of judgment, and anxiety about being misunderstood. So when she says she feels safe with you, it means you have become her emotional shelter, a calm port in a storm. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you've remained consistent. You've listened without trying to fix. You've responded without overreacting. You've created an invisible space where she can be herself without fear. Stoicism teaches us to be the rock in turbulent waters. The Stoic man doesn't get lost in moods or manipulate emotions. He observes, remains present, and holds firm to his values. That presence is rare, and that's why she notices. She feels your calm even when she's not calm. She senses your emotional discipline even when she's unraveling. And in that moment, something shifts. She begins to trust. Now here's the key. Her trust is not a trophy to display, it's a responsibility. When she says she feels safe, it's not an invitation to control her. It's a reminder to stay grounded and steady. The Stoic man doesn't rush in to claim love when he hears this phrase. He remains respectful of the pace, because deep feelings, like deep roots, grow in stillness. If you chase validation when you hear these words, you destroy the very calm she's drawn to. Instead, let your actions remain as steady as before. Protect the space you've created. Keep being that quiet presence who listens more than he speaks, who reacts less and understands more. Many men never hear these words, but if she says them to you, she's revealing her feelings. Whether she admits it or not, she may not yet say she loves you, but in Stoic terms, she has already begun to rely on your character. That in itself is love in its earliest, most honest form. So when she says, "I feel safe with you," don't take it lightly. Take it seriously, with humility, with strength, and with patience. Number 2. I was thinking about what you said. There are moments when a woman says something subtle that speaks volumes. I was thinking about what you said is one of those moments. It may sound casual on the surface, but underneath, it reveals something profound. You have entered her mind. In a world where most conversations are forgotten as quickly as they happen, to linger in someone's thoughts is rare. And for a Stoic man, this is a moment not of pride but of awareness. It means your words have held weight, not because you spoke loudly, but because you spoke with truth, purpose, and calm. Stoic men are intentional with their words. They do not speak to impress, they speak to express reason. They observe before offering advice. They listen before responding. So when a woman tells you that she's been thinking about what you said, it's a sign that your presence is making her reflect. She is processing your values, your perspective, and the way you see the world. That mental connection is the seed of emotional attraction. Not all women are looking for flash. Many are searching for clarity, strength, and depth. And when they find it, they don't shout. They reflect. When she brings up your words even days later, it's a gentle signal that she sees you as a man of meaning. But here's the Stoic discipline. Do not overvalue your own wisdom. Just because she reflects on your words doesn't make you her teacher, it makes you her equal in a shared exchange of minds. Stay humble. Don't repeat yourself to be heard. Speak less. Observe more. Let her come to her own conclusions, and more importantly, don't mistake her interest in your mind as an invitation to dominate hers. The Stoic man values freedom, in himself and in others. When she thinks about what you said, she's choosing to let your voice echo in her private space. Respect that. There is no greater compliment. This phrase, simple as it is a sign that she's listening beyond her ears. She's considering you not just as a man, but as a presence in her inner world. That is where feelings begin to grow, not in passion but in presence. So the next time you hear her say, "I was thinking about what you said," smile quietly. The roots are growing. Remain grounded. Let wisdom, not emotion, lead the way. Number 3. I wish you were here. When a woman says, "I wish you were here," she's revealing something she won't always explain out loud. Your absence affects her. In that short sentence, she's expressing a longing that goes deeper than company. She doesn't just want someone near, she wants you. For a Stoic man, this is not a call to chase or rush in. It's a signal to observe with stillness and gratitude. Why? Because Stoicism teaches us that desire is powerful, but it must be tempered. Her desire for your presence is not your responsibility, but it is a reflection of your value in her emotional world. This phrase marks the transition from casual connection to emotional attachment. A woman doesn't wish for the presence of someone she doesn't care about. If she's saying this, it means that your energy, your voice, your calm have become something she misses. You bring a feeling she can't find on her own. That's no small thing, but here's the catch. Feelings like these are fragile. If you respond with arrogance, you shatter the very trust that made her reach out. The Stoic response is measured. It's warm, but not needy. A simple, honest reply shows appreciation, not overexcitement. You don't need to run to her. You simply need to remain steady in her absence. Let her feel the strength of your character even when you're not there. Many men think attraction is built through presence, but often it's in your absence that true feelings are revealed. A woman who says, "I wish you were here," has mentally and emotionally created a space with you in it. That's the blueprint of deeper connection. Do not rush to fill that space with false intensity. Let it breathe. A Stoic man understands that desire to be meaningful must grow slowly and with respect. She is not begging for attention. She's admitting a truth, that your presence has a calming grounding effect, that she thinks of you when you're not around, that something inside her softens at the thought of you. And that is no ordinary compliment, so when she says, "I wish you were here," know that her emotions are unfolding. Respect the moment. Respond with calm strength, not emotional urgency. Because she doesn't just want to see your face, she wants to feel your presence. And that, gentlemen, is how emotional connection begins. Number 4, I told my friend about you. When a woman says, "I told my friend about you," she is quietly letting you know something important. You've crossed from stranger to someone worth sharing. In the landscape of modern relationships, this moment carries more weight than it might seem. Most women reserve sharing details about new men for those they trust or feel curiosity about. It's not gossip. It's a form of emotional investment. In Stoic terms, this is her way of signaling that you are becoming part of her inner world, her mental space where decisions, hopes, and feelings reside. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm amid external changes. So hearing this phrase is not a reason to inflate your ego or pressure for more. Instead, see it as a sign of quiet progression. She's testing the waters, bringing you into her social circle. Even if indirectly, this means she's imagining you not just as a moment but as a possibility. When she shares your name with a friend, she invites external eyes into her judgment. It's a subtle form of validation seeking, but also an act of vulnerability. She's opening a door, albeit a small one. A Stoic man recognizes this as a step, not a finish line. It means her feelings are growing but still cautious. The key is to remain steady. Do not rush declarations or demands. Be the man whose character is consistent whether known to her friends or not. When she says this, don't ask for details or question her conversations. Instead, honor her trust by maintaining integrity and patience. In the quiet spaces between words, feelings grow. She's telling you that you're on her mind and in her social world. That's a gentle nudge forward on the path of connection. To the Stoic man, this phrase is both encouragement and reminder. Encouragement because you are noticed. Reminder because true affection takes time and respect. So when you hear, "I told my friend about you," understand it for what it is, a milestone of feeling, a sign of emotional investment and a call for calm confidence. Don't rush the pace. Keep your values steady. Let her share at her own rhythm, knowing you are already part of her story. Number 5, you always know what to say. When a woman tells you, "You always know what to say," she's offering more than a casual compliment. Beneath those words lies a profound recognition that you have the rare ability to make her feel understood. In a world overwhelmed by noise and shallow talk, this kind of emotional resonance is golden. Stoicism teaches us the value of measured speech. The Stoic man listens more than he speaks. He chooses his words deliberately, knowing that words have power, the power to heal or to harm. When she says you always know what to say, she's acknowledging your emotional intelligence, your capacity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This phrase reveals that you are connecting with her on a deeper level. You don't just hear her words, you listen to the meaning behind them. You sense her feelings and reflect them back with clarity. For many women, this feeling of being truly seen and heard is the foundation upon which love builds. But remember, this is not an invitation to boast or become complacent. The Stoic man understands that such praise is fleeting unless continually earned. It calls for ongoing self-awareness and humility. You don't need to have all the answers. You need to be present, patient, and genuine. Also, know that knowing what to say does not mean speaking more. Sometimes it means saying less. Silence can communicate empathy better than words. The ability to read between the lines and respond with calm assurance is what sets you apart. When she expresses this, it's a sign she trusts you emotionally. She believes you provide clarity amidst confusion. This builds a quiet, powerful bond that many overlook. So when you hear, "You always know what to say," receive it as a signal to remain grounded. Continue to listen deeply. Speak with intention. Value the strength of your presence as much as your words. This phrase is a window into her growing feelings. A sign that your character is making a meaningful impression. It's not about charm or persuasion. It's about authentic connection. And that, above all, is the heart of attraction. Number 6. I feel like I can be myself around you. When a woman says, "I feel like I can be myself around you," she is giving you one of the most valuable gifts there is: authentic emotional freedom. In a world where many people wear masks to protect themselves from judgment, to be accepted fully for who she is means she trusts you deeply. Stoicism teaches us the importance of accepting reality without judgment, including accepting people as they are. The Stoic man doesn't try to change others or control how they act. Instead, he offers a steady presence that invites openness. When she feels safe to be herself, it means you have created a space free of pressure, fear, or pretense. This phrase reflects a profound emotional comfort. She is no longer performing to impress you or hiding parts of herself out of fear. She trusts that her true self, flaws, quirks, and all, is accepted. That's not a small thing. Many women never reach this point because they are afraid of rejection. For the Stoic man, this moment is a sign that he is no longer just a figure in her life, but a companion on her journey. It shows that she values your presence not for what you can provide materially or socially, but simply for who you are and how you make her feel. But with this gift comes responsibility. This emotional freedom requires you to remain consistent, patient, and understanding. Do not mistake her openness for weakness or use it to control her. Instead, honor it by being trustworthy and respectful. If you respond with judgment, impatience, or anger, you risk losing the very trust she has placed in you. The Stoic man knows that true strength lies in restraint and acceptance, especially when others reveal their vulnerability. So when she says, "I feel like I can be myself around you," recognize it as a milestone of connection and trust. It means she has chosen to reveal her true self to you. And that is the foundation for deeper feelings to grow. Cherish this moment. Protect it with humility and calm confidence. Because in emotional relationships, freedom to be oneself is not just a feeling, it's love in its purest form. Number 7. You make me want to be better. When a woman says, "You make me want to be better," she's expressing something powerful. Your presence inspires growth. This is not a shallow compliment, it's an acknowledgement that you have stirred something deep inside her, a desire to improve, evolve, and rise. For the Stoic man, this phrase resonates profoundly. Stoicism is not about perfection but about constant progress, improving one's character through discipline, wisdom, and virtue. When she tells you this, she's recognizing that you embody those qualities in a way that challenges her to elevate herself. This feeling doesn't come from arrogance or force. It arises naturally when you live by example, when you hold yourself accountable, face life's hardships with courage, and remain calm amid chaos. Your integrity, patience, and strength become a silent guide for her. She feels safe and motivated because you don't just talk about change, you live it. That kind of inspiration is rare. Many people seek external motivation, but the Stoic man's presence encourages internal transformation. She sees in you not only who you are but who she can become. But take heed, this phrase carries weight. It means she respects you deeply, but also that she is vulnerable to disappointment if you stray from your principles. The Stoic man knows that consistency is key. One moment of weakness can undo months of quiet influence, so when she says, "You make me want to be better," see it as a sacred responsibility, not a conquest. It's an invitation to continue growing, not just for yourself, but for the relationship you are building together. Remember, true strength isn't forcing others to change, it's inspiring them to choose their own path with courage. Your role is to be that steady presence, the unwavering example of calm and virtue. This phrase reveals that your impact reaches beyond words or actions, it touches the soul. She isn't just attracted to you, she is moved by you, and in the language of love, that is perhaps the highest compliment of all. Finally, thank you for watching and discovering the subtle signs a woman is developing feelings for you. Remember, true connection is built on calm presence, respect, and understanding, not rush or pressure. If you found value in these numbers, please like, comment, and share this video with others who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful advice rooted in wisdom and real experience. Your support means everything and helps us keep creating content that empowers you to build stronger, deeper relationships. What sign surprised you the most? Let me know below.